Hi, this is Paul Evans. Welcome to the Pinnacle Protocol. In life, we all hit plateaus. We get stuck. In weight loss, we reach a certain level and then we don't seem to be able to lose any more weight with some sort of extreme push to get there. In life, when it comes to relationships or a skill set, we seem to hit a certain level pretty easy and then we get stuck. In a game or a sport, we seem to be able to hit a certain level and then again, we plateau. Well, same thing happens in business. Now, let's say that you've got a business that's doing $10 million a year and it's done that for 3 to 5 years and you're just kind of stuck. I talked to a guy a couple of weeks ago who was saying, I've hit the $10 million level and I cannot seem to get beyond that. We sat down and talked about it and really came up with 3 reasons that almost every single business stalls. The first one is the most uncomfortable, and that's leadership. The person running the company has taken it to a certain level and does not seem, for whatever reason, to be able to take it to a higher level. It has nothing to do with intelligence, has nothing to do with drive or ambition. It just is that this is what I'm able to do at this time. And in order for me personally to take it up the mountain, there's got to be some major shifts in experience, in time, sometimes in skill set and ability, and all of that has to be stretched. And so it comes down to a time where a decision has to be made. Do I need to lead the company, or do I need to allow someone else who's already been where I want to go? Do I need to allow them to lead the company? Now, another holdback is infrastructure. Just the professionalizing of the company, the infrastructure, the systems. Usually when we are building a company, we put in place what is necessary and essential to run it at that level. But we're not thinking about, this $10 million company, if I want it to be a $100 million company, how do I need to be building the infrastructure along the way? It's just not part of our process. We're just trying to build the company day to day and to allow it to scale and allow it to grow. So infrastructure often holds us back. And then finally, connections. We build our business and we build it to a certain level with the vendors that we have, and the customers and the clients that we have. And we tend to hit a plateau with that as well. We just don't have the connections or the network in place to be able to stretch us. Another business owner, basically founder that I was talking to about 3 months ago, had some contracts with a major company that gave them a certain percentage of all of their work, but they would not give them any more than that. Wouldn't give this company owner any more than that because of the connections that were in place. Whereas if this individual knew someone within that company or knew someone with connections to that company that could allow that breakthrough, wow, what a shortcut that would be, right? So when you're at 10 million and let's say that you want to grow to 50 million, we call this the pinnacle. So you're plateaued for a certain amount of time, and then you want to get to the pinnacle. You want to grow that business. Well, there's 3 things that you can do to offset the challenges of leadership, infrastructure, and connections. Number 1 is to bring in partners. This is going to be investors, but it's also going to be a team of individuals who have already built a business similar to yours. They have the experience in place. They know how to do it. They become your partners to help you grow. Secondly, premium infrastructure. These partners, since they've already built a business like this to this size or even beyond, they've got the infrastructure, they've got the systems and the processes that are already there that they're going to plug in to your business and allow it to grow. And then finally, priority. That often at this level, the pinnacle level, the relationships are already established. So think about someone who already has the money, already has the systems, and already has the connections for you to be able to take your business, plug it into their operating structure, their funding structure, and be able to grow to the pinnacle while you continue to lead your business, but you've got these partners, these premium systems, these priority connections and priority access that are in place. So that probably sounds pretty good, right? So if you've got a question about that at all, and you're like, yeah, this is my business, it's stagnated, it's been plateaued, I really have a heart for growth, Paul, tell me a little bit more about the pinnacle level. Then you can email me at paul at paul@paulbevans.com, paul@paulbevans.com, or go over to LinkedIn, search for me there, and just private message me. However, I do want to give you a warning. On the opposite side, there's, 10 million may be great. And you're going, wow, there's no reason for me to do anything at all. The reason you've got to be cautious is the other side. That instead of going from the pinnacle, you might end up in the pit because of the economy, because of challenges, because of situations that are unforeseen. Could be like a business owner that was doing 13 million. He wanted to grow to 30. The pinnacle structure was actually provided to him, and he decided, no, I don't want to do that at all. And now they're doing about 3 million. Now, I'm not saying that to say that could happen to anybody watching this or listening to this. I just want you to know that there's a reality there. The opposite of the pinnacle is there if you continue in the plateau. If you don't take the steps necessary to either push yourself or to bring in a group or organization that can help take you from plateau to pinnacle. So there you go, the Pinnacle Protocol. If you got any questions at all, paul@paulbevans.com, or you can go over to 8valuedrivers.com and get a white paper, special report, that'll give you the 8 value drivers of businesses and how it can increase the value of your business. 8valuedrivers.com. But thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you've got any questions, paul@paulbevans.com.